name's John Wettingsteel and I'm fighting out of Phoenix MMA. That's my first fight, my first MMA. I've done quite a few jiu-jitsu competitions, so it'll be adding a whole new element this evening by adding in some striking, some stand-up, but I've been drilling it hard, training it hard, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm not nervous, it's all new, got to start somewhere, and even the best people start with their first fight somewhere, so I'm feeling good, I'm feeling prepared and ready to go. I know he's had one fight before, which I've been watching, so I know he's a bit taller than me, got long limbs. So I'll be watching out for the triangles, arm bars, that kind of thing, just watching his guard game. So I'm just going to try and stay outside the guard and wear him down and go for it.
My name's Billy Clark and I fight out of Mad Hatters. Now prepared, not worried about anything for this fight tonight. My opponent's blue belt in jiu-jitsu, he's going to have quite a solid grappling, but I don't know about his stand-up, so that's something to think about.
As we move on up the card here, folks, we have got more high-octane stuff, and it is pure mixed martial arts. 3 3-minute rounds on tap. From Phoenix Mixed Martial Arts, 30 years of age, 5'10", straight out of Southampton. A man that has predominantly a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background, Dean, but has come into MMA. That says a lot about John.
He's made the difference, the transition to making striking a part of his Jiu-Jitsu game. He's coupled those on top and worked really hard on downward pressure in maintaining that top position.
What I love about him is that he's been training intensely, and I'm rearing to go now, and I quote, "That to me is a psyched up fighter." And here comes the 20-year-old Billy Clark, straight out of a grappling background. We've been working on a striking, Dean. The crowd roaring here. You gotta love every minute of it.
Trains exceptionally hard, transitions really well, and looks for the submission all the time, Chris. He never sits there just chilling, always looking for the finish.
What I love about this is his attitude coming in tonight was, look, I'm gonna see where it goes. I'm fighting another guy who's a grappler predominantly, so it'll be a very interesting clash of styles of two men who have spent much of their career in combat sports grappling, now mixing in the strikes and all of the MMA. So both men submission artists, both men here to excite. The crowd certainly behind the red corner. Billy Clark from Mad Hatters. Out of the blue corner, John Wettingsteel from Phoenix MMA. John wearing the black and yellow trunks. His opponent, Billy, sporting white and black. And Clark straight in to try and drive, swapping from the single to the double.
Relax, Phil, relax. Keeping that pressure, fighting for those underhooks, putting a nice knee in there for good measure. But Billy Clark needs to think about the underhooks, but as you say that, he gets taken down there. Wettingsteel's known for his power.
But Clark swapping to the arm lock, Dean. This is early in the fight. There's a lot of traction here. There will be no room for error. And it's all the way into the triangle. Figure four, underhooking the leg. This is really early terrorizing submission territory. And already searching and hunting for the finish is the Mad Hatter, Billy Clark.
Billy Clark now utilizing that triangle position, perhaps giving some pressure on the arm, but he needs to squeeze the points of his knees together and pull down on the head just like that. But Wettingsteel grinding his way through this. We know he's tough, but
standing up, it seems to me, might be the wrong tactic, because then the arm can be hyperextended just like that. Huge arm bar there as he soldier boys that thing home. You can hear them wincing in the bleachers, Dean. That was hyperextended to the max.
Billy Clark not phased though, goes straight back to the triangle, underhooking the leg, the correct thing to do when somebody tries to slam you. He needs to think about breaking the posture down of his opponent in Wettingsteel. He got the tap, Chris!
And he turns the corner, increases the pressure. And that is why submission fighting is the ultimate equalizer in mixed martial arts. A big submission win for Billy Clark from the Mad Hatters.
on here.